Silbert along with Dan Axe. We are at White River Elementary School tonight for the battle for first place in the HCC between the Noblesville Millers and the Hamilton Southeastern Royals. And Dan, this game is going to be everything that everybody has hyped it up to be, right?
You got the number one, the number two teams in the state. Both excellent programs. They're playing for the conference championship tonight. If HSE either wins or ties, they're the conference champion. Noblesville wins, they're the conference champion.
Well, situation comes down to is, you know, you get a little bit of an interesting conundrum here because in 6 more days, these two teams will meet again in the sectional. Do these coaches approach this any different knowing that they're going to be meeting again in 6 days?
I don't think so. I think they both play straight up, hard as they can play tonight, see who's the better team, and next week takes care of itself.
Let's talk a little bit about these teams, Dan, the strengths and weaknesses of both these teams. Let's start with the visiting Hamilton Southeastern Royals.
Hamilton Southeastern has lost 1 game to an out-of-state team, tied a game. Noblesville has, lost 1 and tied 4. Both have outstanding players. A lot of these kids play together in club from both schools, so they know each other. They know each other's games really well.
How about the coaches? Both these coaches, and Greg Davidson and Michael Brady, have been around quite a number of years.
Yes, they have. Greg, I think, going back to 2000, and I think Mike Brady from about that same time. So they're the 2 deans of the conference.
What's your prediction on this one, Dan, if you care to make one?
I don't think I'll make one. I think this will be a good, hard-fought game. I think whoever scores first is going to have a much better position. That may seem obvious, but it'll cause the other team to open up a little bit, and that usually gives you the opportunity to get that second, third goal.
Do you think there'll be a little bit of cat and mouse kind of activity going on in this thing? You know, maybe a little bit of let's see what the other guys are going to do first before we show our hand.
I think these 2 teams know each other so well. No, they'll just come out. They already know what they're going to do. They got a pretty good idea what the other team's going to do, and they'll play it that way.
Well, you've got the number 1 and number 2 in this week's coaches poll taking on each other here tonight. And as you said, the Royals come in 6-0 in the conference, 12-1-1 overall. The Millers 8-1-4, second in the conference, 5-0-1 in the conference, in 3A ranked number 2. I was looking at some of the other games here, and the Millers lost a game to Sacred Heart down in Louisville, and then at the Zionsville Invitational they tied with Cathedral, and they tied with Westfield here at home, tied with Carmel here at home, and then at Penn in another tournament they tied 0-0. I think one of the biggest differences between these 2 teams, as far as what I can see, is defensively they both seem to be what I would call excellent, but I think offensively you got to give a little bit of an edge to the Royals because they have scored more goals than the Millers. They've scored 49 goals in the season, where the Millers have only scored 30.
And they've got 22 in the conference, so that's a big number. I think Noblesville somewhere around 15 in the conference. That's a lot of goals for HSE this year in conference.
Yeah, when you get a goals against average for the Royals of a 0.929 and a 0.769 for the Millers, that tells you a lot of defense. And you look at their schedule, and there were a lot of very, very low-scoring games in there.
Yes, they are.
We're going to turn things over to Andrew Tressler, the public address announcer here for Noblesville, and he's going to introduce the teams and play the national anthem for us. Andrew, it's all yours, sir.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Noblesville High School welcomes you to White River Elementary Soccer Complex, home of the Noblesville Millers. Today's IHSAA and Hoosier Crossroads Conference girls soccer match features the Hamilton Southeastern Royals and your Noblesville Millers. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting Hamilton Southeastern Royals. The starting goalkeeper, the senior, number 1, Allison Ellis. A junior, number 9, Layla Brown. A senior, number 11, Ava Keyfarger. A senior, number 12, Claire Wilkinson. A senior, number 13, Caitlin Weldy. A freshman, number 14, Olivia Smith. A junior, number 15, Ava Markwhite. A sophomore, number 18, Lydia Self. A senior, number 19, Taylor Cosbone. A junior, number 20, Bree Strauss. A senior, number 24, Madison Dalton. The head coach of the Hamilton Southeastern Royals is Greg Davidson. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Noblesville Millers. In goal, a sophomore, number 1, McKenna Mundy. A junior, number 6, Carly Hudnall. A senior, number 7, Ashlyn Moorfield. A freshman, number 10, McKenna Malloy. A senior, number 12, Cecilia Goad. A sophomore, number 13, Jenna Chatterton. A junior, number 14, Sydney Anderson. A sophomore, number 16, Emma Potter. A junior, number 17, Jensen Summers. A sophomore, number 20, Brooke Hines. A senior, number 26, Keely Hoopengarner. And the head coach of the Noblesville Millers in his 16th season is Mike Brady. Ladies and gentlemen, would you now please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Determining the champion of the Hoosier Crossroad Conference here. But before we talk about that, let's remind you that somebody's celebrating 26 years in business. And who would that be? Well, it's nobody other than Logan Street Signs and Banners. They specialize in last-minute signage and banners, serving at Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. Contact them at 317-773-7200 or visit their website, www.loganstreetsigns.com, and follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And fans, remember, Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online, www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Follow them also on Facebook and Twitter. Dan, I know you've been active as a coach and done this for many, many years in the world of soccer, but in any athletic endeavor, you get down to the last couple games of the season, and I don't know what to call it other than, than crunch time. You know, you got a possible conference championship for either of these teams online, and then moving into sectionals next week. It's an exciting time.
And some of those nagging injuries that have kind of accumulated a long time, this is where we get them, right here. So let's hope for an injury-free game.
We are ready to go. Millers take control initially. Millers will be in their dark uniforms going right to left in this first half. Royals in their white uniforms with blue letters, blue numbers. And they'll be going from left to right. That one went out of bounds, and I think we're going to have a corner kick or a throw in there, Dan.
I think it's a throw in, but yeah.
Royals trying to get it set up here early. Shot with a block by the Millers.
Claire Wilkinson with the shot.
McKenna Mundy comes out, grabs the ball, put it back in play here. Mundy with a nice kick, got it all the way to midfield there. Miller's trying to get it set up, get beyond the Royals defense. Good bit of defense there by Caitlin Weldy.
She's a D1 commit to Samford University in Birmingham, Alabama.
Madison Dalton sends it down and goes out of bounds, just out of the reach of Ava Kiefaber. Is that right, Kiefaber?
Yes.
Okay.
And Ava's a commit to Vermont.
Royals put it down into Miller territory. Kenna Munday will come out, and she'll just take it back again. And she'll kick it back into play. Another nice kick by her there.
Yeah, she has a stronger punt than she does on her goal kicks.
Royals take it away from the Millers. Good interception there by Ava Kiefaber. That one's going to go out of bounds. It'll go to the possession to the Millers. We'll see these two teams again in 6 days in the opening round of the IHSAA sectional.
And that's win or go home time.
Yep. One and done. You don't want to be the one and done. Millers will put it back into play. Royals take it right away. That's Ava Kiefaber. She gets it down the field, just out of the reach of Layla Brown. That one goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Royal ball. About 3 minutes gone here, Dan. It seems like these two teams are just kind of feeling each other out to see what they're going to do.
Somebody will get a break here in a minute.
Another ball out of bounds.
Maddie Dalton here on the throw.
Royals trying to figure out how to set that up. She took a long time getting that ball in. Layla Brown was trying to center it, but it was taken away by the Millers. Millers with some numbers coming across the center line. Carly Hudnall. That one's deflected by the Royals and recaptured by the Millers. Royals take it back, set the offense. Layla Brown had an opportunity there, but just couldn't get the ball. Brown gets it back. Taking it down the side there, trying to get it into the center. Nice ball handling by Layla Brown. Here we go. Shot. Oh!
Nice cross there.
Mm-hmm.
A little high for Claire Wilkinson.
Brown.
Olivia Smith with the ball.
Another shot on goal. That one saved by McKenna Mundy.
Olivia Smith, the only freshman for Hamilton Southeastern.
Nice header there by Taylor Ponzabon. In a foot race, Carly Hudnall trying to get it to it for the Millers. We have a foul called on that, or did that go out of bounds?
Yeah, it was a foul. It was pretty light one.
We have a fence right here in front of us that at times blocks the sideline here, so sometimes those out-of-bounds calls are a little bit hard for us to see, but we'll try to do our best. Emma Potter trying to get a ball back in play. It's intercepted by Claire Wilkinson. Wilkinson coming down. I think that was Potter who took it away from her. Nice job of taking that away. Hudnall.
Kind of an ongoing battle here between Maddie Dalton and Hudnall.
She and Hudnall are mixing it up. Jenna Chatterton.
When we've seen Noblesville this year, I thought they were the most effective when Jenna Chatterton played up top.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he wants her on the ball a lot, so he's got her at center mid. She can put tremendous defensive pressure on a team.
Olivia Smith trying to get it set up. Taylor Posabon. Eva Kefeber. A couple players go down there.
So here's going to be an opportunity. I imagine Ava will take this.
It's like maybe, did she lose a shoe, or she's at least having to retie the shoe there? Now, how do we set this goal kick up here?
I imagine she'll shoot it on goal from here. If anything, she'll shoot a little bit to the far post. May just be slightly out of her range. Nope, she dropped one through.
Oh, my. No call on that.
Hamilton Southeastern substitution number 2, Madeline Bellover.
Bellover comes off the bench, first substitution for either team tonight. Looks like she's going to take the place of Ava Marquardt out there on the field. Just a little bit over 32 minutes here in the first half, no score. Again, Mundy puts it back in play. That one's going to go out of bounds. Yep, that'll go out of bounds.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, probably a good idea on the Millers' part to let that go out of bounds and be able to reset. So we'll see Monday for the first time kicking from the ground. Royals take it back. Layla Brown trying to get it set up in the middle. Ava Kefeber. Maddie Dalton over on the side, and that one did get out of bounds. Layla Brown goes in there and gets the ball, and there's going to be a foul called on that one.
She had her arm up just a little bit there. Layla's a good, strong player.
So the Millers will kick it into play deep in their own zone.
About 10 minutes into this one.
Once again, the Royals send it back. What do we got called here, Dan?
Not sure what the foul was there.
Must have been away from the ball. Claire Wilkinson. No, that's not Wilkinson. I'm sorry. That's Lydia Self.
Yeah.
Hello, Lydia.
McKenna Mundy comes out and takes the ball again.
Claire Wilkinson's grown in height a little bit this year, but she's been very consistent in getting header goals for Southeastern over the years.
Royals put it back in their zone, trying to get it set up. Having a little trouble getting out of their end of the field now. Maddie Dalton up to Ava Kiefaber. Kiefaber going down the sidelines. She and Jenna Chatterton meet and both end up falling. That one's taken away by the Millers. Emma Potter had it, but now the Royals have got it back. Miller's trying to get it into Royal territory. A little push off there, I think.
Yeah, Caitlin Weldy.
Miller's with an opportunity to try to get it set up here from midfield. That one bounced back and forth a couple times there, and Royals got it out of danger.
Called a foul.
Yeah, I didn't see a foul happen, but welcome to Hamilton County Television. The championship game for the Hoosier Crossroad Conference between the Hamilton Southeastern Royals, the white and blue, and the Noblesville Millers in their familiar black uniforms. Olivia Smith down to Claire Wilkinson. That ball ends up going out of bounds. Will stay in the possession of the Royals. Going down into the corner. Lydia Brown gets it. Trying to set it up in the center here with a headshot. Oh, nice save. That was a great save there by Monday.
Right to her. She could have maybe done a little more with that ball.
She reacted quick enough to get over there and stop it, because that was a fairly close shot, Dan.
Yeah, I imagine Kiefaber would like to have that one back.
Yeah.
You want to try to hit those down at the foot of the keeper.
So they can't catch it, right?
Yeah. You want that ball to skip right in front of him. She's been suspect a little bit on skip balls as well.
Olivia Smith gets it across the midfield stripe. Ava Kiefaber sends it in. She's trying to get it to Layla Brown, but overshot it. That's the head basketball coach Brian Satterfield coming in. His daughter's part of this team here for Hamilton Southeastern. Miller's on the charge here. Carly Hudnall puts a shot on goal. But Allison Ellis, she makes her first save of the game. Ellis will put it back in play. Nice kick past center. Miller's put it right back into Royals territory. Royals trying to go after it there. Who's the foul going to be called on? It's going to go against the Millers.
That's usually obstruction when you're trying to play the ball when you're laying on the ground.
Royals quickly bringing it down. Chatterton there. Should be a foul called on that one against Kiefaber, and there is. She clearly got her in the back. A little under 26 minutes remaining here in the first half. No score here on Hamilton County Television. Class 3A soccer brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners and Noblesville Trophies. Glad to have you with us tonight. Madison Dalton chases it down into the corner. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Millers will have the inbounds play from the side. Miller's trying to get it set up again. Royals trying to clear it. Layla Brown. Now Olivia Smith back to Ava Kiefaber.
Yeah, we got a foul there. Emma Potter. He's talking to her. I think he's telling her that's it. Next one is a card.
hasn't been an excessive amount of contact in this game, but
it's a contact sport.
Yeah, but these teams are playing it tight.
They did last night too. The boys, excellent sportsmanship.
Royals trying to center it and get a shot off. They can't get it off. Miller's on the far side trying to control the ball. Finally goes out of bounds, and it'll be Miller ball off of the Royals.
Miller substitutions, number 3, Lauren Chatterton, and number 10, McKenna Malloy.
Senior Lauren Chatterton seeing her first action of the game for the Millers.
We saw Malloy against Carmel, and I thought she brought a lot to the game.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of energy. She's a freshman.
Try it again here. 24 minutes remaining in the first half. No score.
Ashlyn Freeman in for Layla Brown.
Layla Brown has been up and down the field all night, Dan. She's probably a little bit tired now. Deserves a rest.
She's a strong player. You hate to take them off.
Mm-hmm.
You get the ball to her, and she can hold up play, too, while you get organized.
Yeah, she does seem to be a very good ball handler. Olivia Smith, that one went off of her and eventually off Caitlin Welding out of bounds, and the Millers will get the ball back. Millers trying to get into Royal territory. They got it in. It was promptly knocked back by the Royals. Millers in their own territory, still trying to get it out. Nice bit of defense there by Lydia Self. It's Jenna Chatterton. When she's on the field, Dan, you never can tell what's going to happen, but boy, you got to keep an eye on her.
She is definitely a playmaker.
Centers it, and Millers cannot get the shot off. Not for a lack of effort. Both these teams playing very good defense so far tonight, Dan. Royals take it away. Olivia Smith over to Ava Kiefaber.
Freeman making a run.
Kiefaber loses it. Is that out of bounds? Nope, was not out of bounds.
Emma Potter was a good player last year as a freshman, and she's an even better player this year as a sophomore.
Jenna Chatterton dumps it into Keely Hoopengardner. Hoopengardner may get a shot here. Oh my, that was deflected just enough by Ellis to keep that out of the goal, Dan.
Yes,
if she hadn't deflected that, I think we'd have a 1-0 game here.
Caitlin Weldy back there to clear it off the line.
But that was all set up by the combination of Jenna Chatterton and Keely Hoopengardner, and they did a good job of getting that ball down there and getting the shot off.
She was 1-on-2 there and got that shot away.
Out of bounds again. The Millers will inbound it once again. "21 minutes left here in the first half. Beautiful night for soccer. Weather conditions could not be more ideal for these players, Dan. It's a little bit cool for those of us in the press box and the stands, but I imagine the players out there are really enjoying this weather after the fall we've had here with all the 90-degree days that they played in.
Just right. Yeah, we've got a foul here. Ball's on the ground for Noblesville.
Millers with an opportunity here. They're setting it up. See if they can get the rebound shot. Maddie Dalton stepped in front of it, but the Millers are going to get the ball back. There's a shot into the middle, which the Royals managed to deflect.
Clear that ball out.
Ashlyn Freeman trying to get the ball cleared, and she can't get it cleared. That's going to go over to the goaltender.
Well played by Bree Strauss there.
Hamilton
Shield that ball out.
Number 6, Natalie McLeish. Number 7, Molly Harris. Sand-footed Millers. Number 6, Carly Hudnall.
Carly Hudnall returns for the Millers. Back and forth across the center field line there, the midfield line. Miller setting it up again. I think I'm seeing a little bit of a change in momentum here in the last couple of minutes, Dan.
Got a corner here.
Miller seemed to be putting a little more pressure on the Royals now than they were earlier. Number 1 and number 2 in 3A. Battling it out.
Not a particularly good corner.
Ashlyn Freeman with the ball for the Millers. We got Caitlin Weldy chasing her. Royals fall back. Molly Harris with it. Miller's trying to get it set up here and get a shot on goal. Here comes a shot. Just missed to the left.
That was a nice cross. Nobody on the end of it.
Allison Ellis will put the ball back in play for the Royals. 17:50 here in the first half.
Miller substitution, number 24, Autumn Strong.
Senior Autumn Strong seeing her first action of the game for the Millers. Millers take the ball away from the Royals. That one's going to end up going out of bounds.
Another goal kick here. Nope. Gonna throw it.
Royals setting it up for the throw-in. Immediately intercepted by the Millers, but the Royals do get it back. Get it back toward midfield. Ashlyn Freeman had it.
Claire Wilkinson has excellent pace here.
Yeah, she almost managed to beat the Miller defender there, but just couldn't quite get by her. Good effort on the part of both players. Another substitution here.
For the Millers, number 12, Cecilia Goad.
Cecilia Goad, one of the Miller starters, back on the field. Royals get it back. Posabon lost it, then now she's got it back.
Good through ball here if she can get on the end of it.
Just couldn't quite get there in time. Good effort there by Wilkinson. A lot of good effort by both these teams tonight, Dan. They've been hustling out there.
Noblesville's got 9 players behind the ball now, so.
Royals will have the inbound.
Ashley Wilson just came in. She's got really good speed.
That one goes toward the net. Out of bounds, but McKenna Mundy picks it up. She'll kick it back into play. A little bit over 15 minutes remaining here in the first half. Hamilton County Television welcomes you to tonight's broadcast of IHSAA 3A Girls Soccer. Brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners and Noblesville Trophies. Thanks for watching tonight. We appreciate you joining us.
Both of these keepers struggle just a little bit with goal kicks. In the past, we see Noblesville, they've dropped a player back and rolled it out to them. It'll be interesting to see if they do that now.
Miller's with the inbound. Royals with the interception. Lydia Self puts it across the midfield. That's going to end up going out of bounds and go back to the Millers. Lydia Self tried to kick that and then ended up hitting it with it bounced up and actually hit her in the hand.
I think everybody in the building called that one.
Yeah, kind of an accident there.
Self looked guilty, too.
Yeah. Well, she knew what happened. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think she was.
No, that's what I mean. She knew exactly what happened.
Yeah, and it was just strictly kind of a fluke play, Dan. Miller's trying to get it set up with the header, but they cannot. Miller's along the side. That one goes out of bounds. They're going to stay a Miller ball. Quickly, they get it inbound.
That looks like a handball, and it was.
Yeah.
On Cecilia Goad.
So Lydia Self will kick the ball into play.
Nice setup.
It's Ashley Wilson with the ball. Autumn Strong down there in the corner trying to get it into the center. She slips.
Probably a little bit of dew this time of night.
Yeah, it's probably getting a little damp out there. Millers center it. Ashley Ellis will take the ball and take the kick. Lydia Self will put it back in play for the Royals.
Good chance to switch the field here over to Caitlin Weldy. Don't know if she sees that.
Good job there by Sydney Anderson to take that one away from the Royals. Lydia Self with a good bit of defense there. That one's going to end up outside of the line. Miller's put it right back into play. Strong battling with Molly Harris, and the two of them, actually three of them, end up getting tied up. The ball will go over to the Royals. Molly Harris will kick it back into play. Harris sends it down toward the net. McKenna Monday comes out and makes the play.
That wasn't a bad ball. That was a pretty good
That was a nice
there.
kick.
Somebody should have gotten on the end of that.
Monday's been a little busy down there, hasn't she?
Yes, she has. She's got a nice punt, though.
Mm-hmm. Taylor Pozzabon had taken that away from the Millers. Ball is turned over.
I think Sydney Anderson there was a little bit. Nope, other way. Sorry.
Yep, it's going back to the Millers.
Got a lot of subs over there on the sideline.
Yeah. We're just a little bit over 10 minutes left here in the first half.
10 left. He's probably going to put his starters back in.
That one goes out of bounds, and I couldn't tell if that went off the Millers. No, it went off. It did go off the Millers.
Southeastern substitutions.
4 substitutions for the Royals, 2 for the Millers.
And number 15, Ava Marquardt. And for the Millers,
4 starters back in.
Well, like you and I have said before, for the Millers, anytime Jenna Chatterton's out there, anything is liable to happen.
Yep.
Combination of her and Keely Hoopengardner seems to be quite the team out there.
Carly Hudnall, those 3 are just really strong.
Royals put it back in. Layla Brown took it, lost it, then got it back. Royals trying to get this thing set up here. Ava Kafaber going after it down the line. Ends up going out of bounds, and the Royals will inbound the ball again. Royals centered. Monday almost lost it.
That's the ball you want.
Yeah.
The ball that bounces right in front of her. She spills it out a little bit. Somebody else made that run. They get on the end of that ball. And
that ball bounced off of her. And fortunately for the Millers, Monday was able to get in there and smother that ball. Otherwise, again, it would have been 1-0. Both these teams in the last 10, 15 minutes have had a couple of good opportunities, Dan.
That was similar to the where Carmel got the goal against them. She spilled the ball, and then it went out of bounds on that one and then led to a corner.
Hoopengardner. Look at how she moves with that ball. She is a master. Royals end up kicking it out of bounds. I believe that was Lydia Self who kicked it out, set up the play. It was either her or Pazaban, and I couldn't tell whether it was a 19 or an 18.
I think it was Self. Now we've got a corner.
That's going to be a Miller ball from the corner. See how they set this up, Dan.
No coaches like corners. No, they don't like to defend corners.
Into the center. Did that hit the post?
Post or the player on the post.
Yeah. Miller's going after it. Goes out of bounds. Back to the goalkeeper.
Beautiful night up here.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Probably a perfect night to be playing.
Best weather we've had in all the games we've done this season so far, my friend.
Yep.
We got some more games coming up next week. Don't forget we got these same 2 teams are going to meet next week on Tuesday night right here again in the sectional. And that will start at approximately 7 to 7:15. First game will have Fishers and Anderson.
Since we're in Indiana, we know the temperature will be somewhere between 30 and 90. So
a lot of truth to that. Oh, yeah.
Good heaters and good air conditioning here.
Layla Brown trying to get it down the field. She keeps possession of the ball. Look at that ball handling on her part. Very good by Layla Brown. All the way down into the corner. Will that go out of bounds? It does. And it's going to go over to the goalkeeper. That just barely made it to that end line, Dan.
Ashley Wilson up top here. If this ball's short, she's got incredible speed.
McKenna Mundy has had a lot of kicks so far tonight. Bree Strauss, yeah, she came in and took that one away from the Millers. Miller's trying to get it set up again.
I was going to say, that looked like Cecilia Goad was getting manhandled there pretty much.
Yep. Cecilia, one of the seniors here on Mike Brady's team. .5:15 left here in the first half. See what the Millers do with this, Dan. They're trying to set it up on a deflection, and they don't get it. Still goes inside there, and that's going to go beyond the goal line, and Ashley Ellis will put that back in play.
Don't know what the communication was back there, but
Substitution number 11.
Allison Ellis needs to call that out a little bit. That ball, she had a little time to work with. Instead, she put it right back in the middle.
Well, we got a moment here. I'd like to thank Tony Euler and the athletic staff here at Noblesville High School for their hospitality and generosity. Always make us feel very welcome here in the home of the Millers, and we appreciate it. Millers trying to get something set up here late in the first half. There's a shot. Oh, off the. Whoa! Oh my! What an effort by Ellison Ellis there, Dan. I mean,
Allison was a little bit off her line there,
yeah.
and that might have worked to her advantage.
She got a little bit lucky there with that crossbar.
I think you're right.
And then managed to smother the ball eventually. Oh, boy. They had Keely Hoopengardner wide open on the left side of the net and just couldn't get her the ball. Miller's setting it up again into the center. That one was knocked out by Lydia Self.
Back to the keeper. That was Izzy Johnson over there that broke that up. Nice job on her part.
3:27 here in the first half. Down toward the midfield. Royals have got it. Layla Brown trying to get something set up here. Into the corner, and the Royals have got it from the corner.
Hamilton Southeastern substitutions, number 12, Claire Wilkinson, and 31, Emily Ellis.
So we're just under 3 minutes here. Emily Ellis is a freshman coming on.
Layla Brown setting up for the corner kick. Or is she tossing? I can't tell. Oh, she's going to throw it in. Initially hit by the Millers, centered once again. Emily Ellis there in the middle. Millers take it away quickly down the field. Miller's kind of falling back and trying to regroup here.
Excellent work there by Olivia Smith.
2 minutes here in the first half. No score. Dan, how big would a goal at this point be?
Be huge. Change that whole halftime conversation.
Millers will set it up here.
These are excellent coaches. Both of them are going to take a look at this and see where they can adjust and come out for the second half. A goal would change that completely.
Miller's trying to deflect it, do not get the deflection. Emily Ellis gets to the ball, gets it down to the Royals. That one went right off the Millers and out of bounds, and Royals get it right back in quickly. Millers bring it back into Royal territory. Layla Brown tried to turn around. She slipped. I think you're right that this field is getting a little bit slippery out here, Dan, after with the sunset.
Yeah, it's just cool enough to probably get some dew.
Layla Brown tried to deflect that. She couldn't. Millers with the toss in. Evika Faber sends it down.
Ball forward.
Down the sideline. That's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a kick it's going to be put in by the goalie.
25 seconds here, probably not going to get much time.
Once again, McKenna Mundy putting the ball in play under 20 seconds now. Mundy sends it down. That one goes out of bounds. The Royals will have the last toss in here, but unfortunately they are going to run out of time. So At the end of the first half, we have no score here at White River Elementary, the home of the Noblesville Millers. I'd like to remind you that celebrating over 26 years in service is Logan Street Signs and Banners. They specialize in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. Contact them at 317-773-7200. Visit their website, www.loganstreetsigns.com. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Dan, 30 seconds, your thoughts on the first half.
Two good teams playing pretty even. No real breaks. Probably the play so far has been that little save there that Allison Ellis made.
We'll be back with the second half after some messages and a break here on Hamilton County Television.
When medical care is needed, where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself, or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit, to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Hey Deb, why do they call us Logan Street Signs and Banners?
Because we started off at Logan Street.
But we're on South 10th Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
Why didn't we change the name?
That would have just confused everybody and they wouldn't be able to find us.
Now I'm really confused.
Bill, we're Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville. Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Oh, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting.
Southeastern High School tomorrow night to play the HCTV Royals at 6:30 p.m. On Saturday morning, the Millers return to Hamilton Southeastern to compete in the North-South Invitational beginning at 10 a.m. Miller football hosts the Royals on Friday night at 7 p.m. at Beaver Materials Field. The boys cross-country team will travel to compete in the Twilight Meet at the Laverne Gibson Championship Cross-Country Course in Terre Haute on Saturday at 6:15 p.m. Next Saturday, Noblesville High School hosts the sectional number 19 for boys and girls cross-country. Races will begin at 10:30 a.m. and will be held at Chinquapin Ridge Cross-Country Course located just on the other side of White River Elementary School. The Miller boys soccer team hosts the Brownsburg Bulldogs tomorrow night. University Black will begin at 5:30 p.m. and varsity.
Welcome back to today's broadcast of IHSAA Girls Soccer Class 3A. The battle for bragging rights in the Hoosier Crossroad Conference between the Noblesville Millers and the Hamilton Southeastern Royals. All coming to you tonight on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 26 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies and Community Health. My name is Brad Silbert, alongside with Dan Axe. And Dan, we're about a minute and a half away from the second half here, and I want to kind of get your feeling for how that the peaks and the valleys, or how the pressure, or how this game trended in the first half.
Evenly matched. Noblesville didn't put the high pressure that we saw them against Westfield or against Carmel. We'll see what they do this time. I would maybe expect that he'll have three players up top this time. Maybe put a little more pressure and also get some more people in the offensive end. Right now, he's pretty much in a 4-5-1.
You've got to believe for the Millers, the combination of Keely Hoopengarner and Jenna Chatterton might be a deciding factor in this game.
Yeah, both ways. There's good scores on both sides here. In critical games, I'd say they're pretty evenly matched. I think in conference, a little bit more to the Royals.
They're ready to go here, but you have on the side with the Royals, you got Layla Brown with 10 goals, 5 assists. Ava Kiefaber with 8 and 10, and Claire Wilkinson with 9 and 12.
Claire with the ball.
Shot on the goal.
Shot, her feet were going out from under her there. She didn't have much on that.
Yeah, we saw that several times during the first half that people ended up slipping, and it must be it's getting just a little, well, you know, it's the time of the night where that dew, and, you know, this time of year you get that dew on the ground. That one goes out of bounds.
The other thing about this game is Noblesville can, HSE rather, can play for a tie and still win the conference. I don't think they would. I think they're going to want to win. Noblesville would need to win the conference.
Royals kicking it down the field. Layla Brown is down there.
She was offside.
Offside.
Step and a half. That was an easy one for us. We were right there across from Dave Howard, the assistant referee.
Even me, being a novice at soccer, I knew that one, Dan.
Makes it easier, too, when it's the girl in the white uniform that's out there in front.
We're just starting the second half. Thank you for joining us tonight here on Hamilton County Television. Taylor Pozzebon sent that one out of bounds.
Off into the dark.
Yeah, you know, with these new stadium lights now, the way they have the shades on them, you get off the field and
it's dark.
Yeah, it's a lot darker than it used to be in the old days when it lit up a whole square mile.
This is just one of the nicest fields anybody's got around this area.
Very well maintained. Layla Brown is after it. Yep. She doesn't get there. She's beat out by the Millers. A lot of the play in this game so far has been on the opposite side of the field, and when these girls get all the way over on the other side, it's a little difficult to pick up the numbers. Royals with the opportunity to put the ball in here.
Maddie Dalton on the throw.
Layla Brown took the inbound throw. Millers with a possible opportunity there, couldn't make it work. Millers bring it right back down across midfield. Lead it down there. I think, is that Hoopengartner going down there? Centered. And the Royals managed to get out of danger.
Kind of whiffed on that one, and the ball bounced up and hit her in the hand. So it's going to be a dangerous spot here. It's just outside the box and in the arc.
This could be a game changer, Dan.
Yeah, it's pretty much straight on. That helps a little bit. That is, it helps HSE defend it. Might look for them to slide a ball off here.
Drive it. Come on, Allison, you got this.
Miller's ready for the goal kick, the kick on goal. Here it comes. Nice job there by Allison Ellis to pick that up. And
that should have been an indirect, but he did not have his hand up.
Ellis puts it back in play. Ava Marquardt. Millers get the ball back once again. Madison Dalton chasing down the Millers. They just bring it back and reset. McKenna Malloy out of bounds. Millers get the ball in.
Excellent
Wilkinson with the ball. Layla Brown. Look at her handle that ball.
Nice
it's a
hit.
Shot off.
Nice hit.
Nice hit, but
well handled.
Equally nice save there by McKenna Mundy. Keep the score. Keep this game scoreless, Dan.
That ball's right there at about her waist. That's an easy ball for her to handle.
Will one of these teams break through and score? Here's an opportunity for the Royals. Will they get it? No. Oh, my.
Excellent chance there by Claire Wilkinson.
Wilkinson had it set up there. Wilkinson was a little wide. Layla Brown was right there, and she couldn't get to it.
Brown almost got on the end of that.
Yeah, she had an open net if she could have gotten to it. Under 35 minutes here.
A little bit of a momentum swing here.
Monday's kick. Layla Brown back with it for the Royals. Weldy. Marquardt. Madison Dalton trying to set it up. Cannot get it done. The Millers intercept. That one's going to be taken by Ashley Ellis. She'll put it back in play. Layla Brown takes it for the Royals. She slips. She slips again.
Not sure why she's not playing that ball back out of pressure there.
Wilkinson. Foul called on that one, Dan.
I think she had her arm around her.
Bree Strauss will kick it back into play for the Royals. Resets the ball. Royals are set, Millers are set, and here we go. Layla Brown with a shot that gets blocked by the Millers before it gets to the goalkeeper. Eva Marquardt. Layla Brown going back.
Nice job defensively back there to shield that ball.
That'll be a ground kick for McKenna Mundy. She takes quite a run up to that ball, doesn't she?
Neither one of these keepers has done that well on the goal kicks.
Marquardt along the line, centers it.
Dangerous ball.
Trying to get it to Wilkinson. Dalton trying to get to the ball. It goes out of bounds off of Dalton. Millers will take the possession of the ball back. 31-47 here in this HCC championship deciding game, Dan. It's been a battle out there.
Maddie Dalton with a centering pass.
Trying to get it to Layla Brown, and was knocked out of bounds by the Millers. Royals will set it up once again.
If it comes down to it at some point, Caitlin Weldy back here, number 13, has been an offensive player for a good portion of her high school career. She can really handle the ball, so you might see her move forward.
Pazabon had it. It's down into the corner, going out of bounds, and it goes off the Millers. Might be a corner kick there, Dan?
Yes.
Once again, both teams setting up. Whoops, hold on, we hit a whistle.
There's a Brown right in front of the goal here.
Right into the center. Millers do a good job of getting it out of danger. Royals keep possession of the ball, though. Into the center. Miller's trying to get it set up and get it down the field. Keeley Hoopengardner with the ball. Royals take it right back, but Hoopengardner gets it right back for the Millers.
Great ball up the front here.
Layla Brown with a chance here.
Get on the end of this.
She gets tripped up, and there is no call.
That's a good no call. I think she lost her balance there a little bit.
Well, as slippery as that field is, Dan, that doesn't surprise me. I think if we hadn't had a slippery field here, she might have had an opportunity there. But we've noticed here, since the sun has gone down, that this field is a little bit on the slippery side. Ava Marquardt. Weldy. That one's going to be a foul called on the Millers. Layla Brown just got shoved in the back right down to the ground.
See Caitlin Weldy here sneaking forward.
Ava Kefeber will put the ball into play for the Royals. See what they can do with it here. It's free. It's right in front. Oh, just missed to the
really
right.
Close.
Wow. I believe that was Claire Wilkinson who had that shot, Dan, and she just missed to the right.
Good opportunity here.
Jenna Chatterton trying to get it set up for the Millers. Down to Keeley Hoopengardner. Ball goes out of bounds, so the Royals will get the ball back. Just under 28 minutes here left in this match. Referee telling them you're lining up wrong.
Caitlin Weldy here with the throw in. And the ball's out of bounds. It'll be a
into the seats. Ashlyn Moorfield gets it in, goes right back out. I think the Royals are going to get that back, aren't they?
I didn't see it. Might have been a bad throw-in.
Caitlin Weldy will put it back into play.
Into Claire. That was a critical little header there that she made.
Centering pass. They cannot get it. Well, they get it centered, but the Millers are there to defend it.
Emma Potter doesn't make that little touch there. That ball's straight onto Weldy. I mean to Kefeber.
Royals trying to keep the pressure on here. Oh my. You can have a card here?
Yes, we are. Keeley Hoopengardner there with the card.
I don't think there was any malice intended on that, Dan. I think that was just hard play on both of the players. And
sometimes you get into those, it's a little bit slippery and it's just a little bit clumsy on both players.
Yeah, I don't believe there was any malice on it, but bottom line comes down to is Ava Kefeber will put the ball into play for the Royals. Over on the side. Marquardt had it, went out of bounds. Millers will put it back in. Royals take it back. Millers going after it now. Here comes Kefeber. Saved there by McKenna Mundy. 26 minutes left in this match.
I think Mundy called them off there. The defender chose not to play that ball.
Mundy with a nice kick in this time. Past the midfield stripe. Ashley Ellis comes out to take that ball away.
Jenna Chatterton up top.
Mm-hmm. Miller's once again trying to get it set up and put some pressure on the Royals. All the way down.
Allison's got that easily.
Ellis picks that up. She'll put it back into play here with 25:05 left on the clock. Ayla Brown trying to get it set up, taken away from her by the Millers. Brown still ball handling. Nice job by Brown. She is a good dribbler there, isn't she?
Excellent, strong player.
Chatterton tried to get that into the center. Royals blocked it, but the Millers have got it back. The Royals take the ball back. Millers once again with the ball, trying to get something going here, trying to break this 0-0 game. Ashlyn Moorfield brings it down. I think that was McKenna Beloy down there for the Millers. Millers get it inbounds. Out of bounds once again by the Royals. Millers will get another inbound toss.
.23 left. There's not a lot of subbing going on here.
There's a shot right across the front of the net. Millers do a good job of getting down there to get that one and get it into the center there. Dangerous situation there for the Royals, Dan. That ball was centered right in front of the goal there. Layla Brown trying to get it to Wilkinson, just overled her. Maddie Dalton watches it go out of bounds. Millers inbound the ball. Millers with it, trying to get it set up. Kicked away by the Royals. Good effort there by the Millers to get that ball back, Dan. Once again, who was it? Jenna Chatterton. Chatterton kicks. That one's blocked by the Royals. Olivia Smith gets it out.
Nice step there by Emma Potter.
Shot by the Millers is on goal, but Ashley Ellis makes a nice basket catch on that one.
I think you're going to see Coach Davidson make a substitution over here on this side.
Looks like we got, at least one Royal and possibly a Miller also set to come in.
I think we're going to see Molly Harris over on this side.
Taken away by the Millers by Carly Hudnall. That one is kicked out of danger there. I think that was Lydia Self who brought that one back out for the Royals there, Dan. Royals trying to get it down. Wilkinson with a nice header there. She's got one to beat. Will she do it? She's trying to get it into the center there to Layla Brown. Cannot get it centered. Here's a shot. Oh, my. Ava Marquardt just missed that ball. She had a wide open shot and just couldn't pull the trigger on it. Jenna Chatterton coming down. We have some kind of a foul called here. I didn't see what happened.
I didn't either.
Looks like we're going to have a kick.
Pretty dangerous ball here. We're about 25, 27 yards.
It's like Jenna Chatterton. Is that Chatterton? Or is that Celia Goad? I can't tell if that's a 12 or a 13.
Got a ponytail over that number.
Yeah. Here's the kick. A goal for the Millers. Just to the right of Allison Ellis.
2017 on the clock.
2017. The goal by Jenna Chatterton. And oh, it's Cecilia Goad. We couldn't tell if it was 12 or 13. Now we know for sure. Well, the Royals have got 20 minutes to get back into this one. Royals trying to get it set up in the Miller end. Layla Brown.
Yes.
And a goal by Layla Brown.
Beautiful goal.
Wow.
Beautiful goal.
Dan, 2 minutes, less than a minute and 2 goals.
There's a saying in soccer that the next 5 minutes after a goal are just critical, and there's a great example.
Layla Brown gets the goal with, is that 1948? So that was all of 28 or 29 seconds it took for the Royals to get back into this game and tie it up. Wow.
I'm sure Coach Brady's telling them right now, next 5 minutes here, too.
Mm-hmm. We had gone well over 60 minutes without a goal. In 30 seconds, we got 2. How does the fatigue factor play into this game now, Dan? We're halfway through the second half.
I'd say the adrenaline, it's a cool night. Probably not much fatigue out there. My guess is it's more going to be tactical subs, getting somebody over, get them refocused, talk to them a little bit about what you want them to do, get them back in the game.
Royals trying to clear it. Millers get it back. Royals get it back. Goes out of bounds, and it will go to the Millers.
Do they go to PKs if they tie by the end of the half?
No, I used to play.
High kick.
Another stoppage there. Millers will put that back in. How does your strategy change for both teams right now, Dan? We're tied up. 2 quick goals. We're under 20 minutes.
I don't think anything changes for either one of them. Noblesville needs to win. HSE can win or tie.
Good hustle by Jenna Chatterton to get down and pick that ball up. Royals take it back. Millers get it right back. Royals poke it away again. Olivia Smith with some nice ball handling there. That one goes right off of a Miller. Olivia Smith has got it back again. Royals trying to clear it. Wilkinson might have a shot at it here, Dan.
He's going to put this ball out to Molly Harris.
Harris going over to the side. Gets it back into the center. She's trying to get it to Layla Brown, but
I think she wanted that one back.
Yeah, couldn't get it all the way down there. Not going to go out of bounds. Yes, it is, and it goes to the Millers. We have some subs coming in, 2 subs, 1 for each team coming in now.
Hamilton Southeastern substitution, number 11, Ava Kefeber, and for the Millers, number 10, McKenna Malloy.
bounds. Millers kicked it out. Royals will put it in. Somebody's got some kind of an Amber Alert radio here in the background.
Well, it's not for either of us, is it?
No.
We're good.
I'm not lost. Molly Harris will put it back in play for the Royals. She kicks
Dangerous
it toward
ball.
the goal. Oh my, just to the right. Ooh.
I think Mundy had that one covered.
Mm-hmm.
Ball's got to be stopped when she kicks it.
So McKenna Mundy will put the ball back in play. Blocked by Molly Harris. Lydia Self gets it across the midfield stripe. There's going to be a foul called on the Millers. That'll go be a kick for the Royals. 15 minutes remaining in this one, Dan.
It's been a good one.
Mm-hmm. Another one into the air, over the net.
Good opportunity.
Ava Faber, wish you could have that one back, Dan. That one just went over the net. Foot or two lower, and she might have had another goal for the Royals. Faber. That one.
A little strong.
Yeah.
A little strong.
Mundy does the right
idea.
thing. Yeah, she came right out there and smothered that ball.
HSC starting to get a couple through balls here.
Olivia Smith. Right through the middle there. Faber. Two Millers on her. Royals keeping up the pressure. The ball goes out of bounds.
Olivia Smith.
Southeastern substitution, number 3, Ashley Wilson.
Now again, when Ashley goes in, there's a lot of pace. She's replacing a fast player as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wilkinson is up and down that field like a jackrabbit. She is quick. Olivia Smith with a nice bit of ball handling there. Caitlin Weldy into the corner. Will that be a kick or a throw from over there, Dan?
I think it's a
that
throw.
Can be a throw, yeah. Miller's trying to get something going here. Royals trying to
Reese Strauss with that step.
At least preserve the tie. Of course, the Royals would like to win it outright, but
knowing Coach Davidson, he's not playing for a tie here. He's playing for a win. I'm sure Coach Brady is.
Trip on that. Ball went out of bounds. 12 and a half minutes. Are you ready for an exciting finish here, Dan?
This is an exciting game.
This is what it's all about. Layla Brown into the center, trying to get it to Ava Faber. Ball went out of bounds.
You know, we haven't seen a lot of goals this year, you and I.
No, we have not. We've seen a lot of great defense.
Yes, we have.
We've seen a lot of great plays, but seen a lot of great teams, too. We've been very lucky with our schedule this year to have good teams, good games.
At least these two programs both play good games. They have excellent schedules.
Millers are awarded the ball. Royals trying to get it right back. Miller's trying to keep it. Ashlyn Moorfield was trying to keep that ball in the center there. She couldn't quite do it, but the Millers do retain possession. Royals get it back again. Olivia Smith tried to get it down the field, but it got blocked. Lydia Self will reset the offense. Millers get the ball back in the Royal zone.
Stat.
Block there, and Taylor Pazaban goes down hard, but she gets right back up. Layla Brown. Jenna Chatterton turned.
I think the referee missed one there.
Yeah, that's not the right call.
It's right in front of us.
Yeah, I think he was blocked on that.
Yeah, hopefully he's going to bring it back here because she went up about 10 yards.
Jewel Hensley inbounds the ball for the Millers. Layla Brown trying to get to it. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go to the Royals. That'll be Caitlin Weldy to inbound for the Royals. We're under 10 minutes here in the second half. Lydia Self sets it up, gets it across the midfield stripe. Royals still with the ball. Olivia Smith, just overled her a little bit. Layla Brown gets it back. Miller's with the ball. Great defense there by Kefeber. I got to say the headshots tonight have been very effective, been well placed. Layla Brown with some great ball handling there. Foul called on the Millers, Dan.
I think Jensen Summers might be getting a little frustrated there.
Caitlin Weldy will put the ball into play. How do they set this one up, Dan?
Going to put it in the mix here. This is more important to get the second ball here. Like that.
Nice kick with the knee there.
Layla goes down again.
Lydia Sell puts it back over the midfield stripe, taken by the Millers though. Miller's trying to set it up. Offside on there?
I think there's a foul there somewhere. 7:45.
Royals setting it up. 7 minutes, 33 seconds remaining. Lydia Self puts it down the field. Layla Brown gets it. Brown trying to get it set up. It gets blocked by the Millers. Good block. Pazaban. Weldy. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it should go to the Royals. Last touch by McKenna Malloy for the Millers. Olivia Smith trying to get it in there. She's going to overshoot the goal.
It's all right. It's a good hit.
Yeah, good hit. .637.
Number 2, JC Hoopengartner. and number 6, Carly Hudnall.
Coopin Gardner and Hudnall both back in for the Millers. They're probably in for the duration of this game now, Dan. Millers will put it in play. Dalton ended up hitting the ball out of bounds. Millers will inbound it once again. That one goes out of bounds beyond the goal line.
Southeastern substitution.
So Allison Ellis will put the ball back in play with about 5:37 left. Dan, we've, I thought there for a while we might go down to a 0-0 tie. Millers took the lead 28 seconds later. Royals came back and tied it, and that's the extent of the scoring. That's how we got to one apiece here with 5:20 left.
Claire Wilkinson just came back in for HSE.
That'll put some more speed on the field for them. Another foul called there. That one's on the Millers. Royals will put it back in play. We're under 5 minutes. Royals get it down the field.
Ball goes
Layla
all
Brown.
the way through.
That one is going to just barely go over the net.
Claire Wilkinson with the left foot there.
Royals need a win or a tie to capture the Hoosier Crossroad Championship. Millers need an outright win to take it. We're at one apiece. 4:27 left in this one.
That one's going to get out.
Yep. Just beyond Molly Harris for the Royals. Last thing either of these teams want to do now is make a mistake. They're going to have to play this last 4 minutes very carefully, Dan.
Yeah, these teams will both take advantage. Somebody makes a mistake at this point.
Mm-hmm. I think that's Jenna Chatterton mixing it up down there. Action on the far side here. Kefeber.
A couple of strong freshmen out here tonight. One on each team.
That one's cleared by the Miller defender. Wilkinson gets called for the foul. 3:18. Millers need a goal if they're going to win the HCC. Remember, 6 days down, 6 days from today, we'll be here for the sectional game between these two teams. Kefeber takes a
good
shot,
hit,
misses.
Just hooked it a little bit near post.
Under 3.
Miller's playing with some purpose here now.
Millers need a rally, Dan. Royals need a stop. Monday puts it in play. Weldy puts it right back down into the Miller zone.
Good call.
Got a foul called there. And that'll set up a kick for the Royals. Where should they kick this one to, Dan?
I think she's probably going to put it pretty much on goal. Sure what we got here. This is going over to talk to Coach Brady.
Wasn't it Jenna Chatterton who got the yellow card before? I wonder if she got mixed up again.
And that was Coopin Gardner.
Okay. Because I knew it was one of them. I couldn't remember which one it was.
Let's go, Harris!
Clock is running once again. Harris. Oh, wow. What a nice save by McKenna Monday, Dan.
Yeah, she did get her hand on it. I wasn't sure there. I thought maybe that just hit the crossbar.
She doesn't get her hand on that one, and that one is a goal. Good bit of defense.
Got a sub coming in here.
Under 2 minutes left in this one. Thank you for joining us here on Hamilton County Television. I'm Brad Silbert along with Dan Axe. I'd like to thank our technical crew, Will and Lucas, bringing you all these great pictures here. Royals with a chance here, trying to get something rolling again, trying to get that lead goal. Miller's bringing it down. Royals do a good job of blocking it. That was Wilkinson who blocked it. She gets mixed up in a lot of plays, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
She's everywhere. Miller's just over a minute to get something going here to try to win the HCC championship. Layla Brown keeps that ball from going out. It did go out of bounds. I thought she kept it in.
Got a minute.
Under a minute. Miller's looking to get something going here. Royals looking to play defense at this point. Jewel Hensley. Here come the Royals. Here's Weldy. She gets knocked off the ball. Will go out of bounds, but the Royals will get the ball. Clock on the side of the Royals right now, Dan.
I think Layla Brown came up lame over there. He's making a quick sub here. Ashley Freeman.
Clock is still running.
15 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Well, Dan, this one is going to end up in a tie, just like several of the other games that we have seen this season. Both fan bases for the Millers and for the Royals cheering on their teams after a great match tonight.
Yep, it just sets up an even better one on Tuesday.
Let's recap what happened here in the second half here.
See, we had a goal at 2017 by Noblesville, followed up 29 seconds later by HSE. Excellent play both ways.
That was all of the scoring in that. So with that, we finish our regular season coverage of soccer here on Hamilton County Television, but we will be back next week on Tuesday afternoon right here at White River, bringing you the rematch of this match Tuesday evening. That is going to start somewhere between probably around 7:15, maybe as late as 7:30, depending how the first match between Anderson and Fishers goes. But
if they're tied, they will go into penalty kicks. And, extra plays.
Yeah, they will. Dan, it's been a pleasure as usual. Thank you for all your input. Thanks to our technical staff. And we'd also like to send best wishes out to Leah Woldridge. Leah had a little mishap here several weeks ago, and she's been laid up, and unfortunately she is off and recovering, and we certainly hope that her recovery will be quick, and we'll see her back here at Noblesville very quickly. On behalf of our technical crew of Lucas and Will, our technical crew back at the station, Jim Wofford, our executive producer, we thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of IHSAA 3A Soccer, the HCC Championship, which went to the Hamilton Southeastern Royals. Thank you for joining us on Hamilton County Television. Our broadcast tonight was sponsored by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 26 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies and Community Health. On behalf of Dan Axe, this is Brad Silbert saying good night from White River Elementary School.